Hi, my name is Jacob Shelton and I'm part of the men's novice crew.
Jacob, your team is just about to head down to California for the WIRA Championships. That's Western Intercollegiate Rowing Association. Your thoughts on heading down to Northern California for that?
Yeah, we've been doing really well. We've been rowing really well over this past couple years. These past couple months, and we've been working really hard. And I feel like this WIRA Championship is a big milestone in our season, and I feel like we're going to do very well.
Tell us a little about your season. Started actually, the first race was quite interesting.
Yeah.
Tell us what happened there.
So at American Lake, that was a little mess up that we did. It was a big learning experience for us. But as the season progressed, we got better and we got faster, and that's how we just progressed, and that's how we were able to qualify for WIRA. So.
Well, that was actually the first time out for all of you novice. For people not aware, means essentially first-year rowers. Everyone in the boat is in their first year of collegiate competition. Just talk a little about how has this team developed so quickly into a very competitive crew?
Yeah, so since we're all first-year rowers, that's just like it was just a big learning experience, especially since one of our guys came 2 months, like maybe 3 or 2 months before this race actually. So it was a big learning experience. Like we had to teach him how to row, and we had to teach him like how to do all this kind of stuff. But as we progressed throughout the season, we got faster, and we were able to just it was just the blending was the hardest part, but we were able to just blend together and be able to have like great times and be able to beat other crews. So.
Well, now every new venue you row at is brand new to you, haven't seen, and as will be the case here with American River down in California in the Sacramento area. What have you heard about the course? What do you expect about this regatta?
We just heard that the winds might be a little bit high, which is good. And maybe it'll hopefully help us, and it would be a headwind, so we'll be able to go faster. I feel like these different venues really are new, but I feel like I think of just all of them as bodies of water that we're blessed to row in, so that's good. So I feel like this Lake Natoma is going to be able to it's going to be a good learning experience, and I hope that we were able to do well.
Great. And you rowed against quite a few crews in the Northwest, but there will be some ones you're unfamiliar with. How do you go about racing against a team that you're familiar with?
So what we able to do is like we're able to like research and be able to look up like a bunch of the different crews, and we're able to just like have their we kind of like analyze what their pre-racing plan is, and what we're able just like their tendencies, and be able just like the hardest part is just like they could be different in the warm-ups, but then the race time we could see like their tendencies. Do they go out faster from the line, or are they able to just like keep up with us, or are they able to just beat us out on the line? It's just their tendencies, and we just got to race our plan, and that's all that matters.
Will your plan change at all? This is essentially the West Coast Championships. You've got heat racing on Saturday. Do you maybe sell out a little more knowing you want to get into the grand final, or is it your normal race plan?
We'll probably just race our normal race plan as usual, because we know that our normal race plan has been successful in the past, and we just want to race our own plan. If we get out too fast in the start, we might die out in the middle of the race, but our plan is just row hard and stick to our plan, and then hopefully it turns out for the better.
Well, you are a novice rower. Let's talk a little bit about yourself. What is your athletic background? What have you done before coming to SPU?
So coming from Hawaii, I did 6 years of canoe paddling. I did 3 years of baseball, 2 years of track, and I did 1 year of cross country.
So was that canoe paddling experience, was that helpful at all in rowing?
It was a little bit, I guess. I just had like maybe just the upper body strength to be able to do it, but it was just rowing was a whole different experience for me, because it's a whole different motion. In paddling, you're going forward, and rowing, you're going backwards. So it was a whole different experience. But rowing has been very cool, very good to me, and it's been a very good experience so far.
What was the most difficult part of learning to row in a shell?
Maybe just the boat being so close to the water. It was a little hard for me to get my blade off the water for the first time. But other than that, it was pretty cool, and it was just like it was different like being in a boat in the water with water that was so cold, but it was a good experience so far.
Very true. So tell us a little about yourself. You mentioned you're from Hawaii. Where in Hawaii are you?
I'm from Kailua, Oahu.
Great. And how did you decide to come to Seattle Pacific?
Seattle Pacific. I just really I wanted to be in a small Christian community, because my high school back at home was a very small Catholic school, and I just felt like SPU is a good fit, and Seattle's a great area to be in, and it just has lots of connections, and I've just heard nothing but good things about SPU, so this is why I decided to come.
Great. And what year are you in school?
I'm a freshman.
Do you have any idea yet on a major?
I'm thinking about marketing.
Great. And long range, what do you see yourself doing?
Hopefully being a marketing director for a big company.
Great. Summer plans? You head back to Hawaii?
Oh yeah, gotta just enjoy some beach.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck this weekend at the WIRA Championships.
Thank you so much.